December means 24 grams of whiskey in 24 days. The Flaviar Advent Calendar here has been my friend and my foe. I've got some right and some wrong, but it is day 17 and it's time to reach inside here, grab the bottle for day 17 and open it up to see what it offers. And it's out, day 17 is ready, let's do this. Welcome to Whisky Riffs. If you're new here, my name's Kevin. I want to thank you for joining me on this 24-day journey. We are on day 17, and I have a 50 milliliter bottle from the Flaviar Advent Calendar in my hand. It has the country of origin on it, which I don't want to look at, but I'm happy to show you so you can see ahead of time whether I'm right or wrong on my guess as to what kind of whiskey this is. Now, after I get done tasting the whiskey and giving my tasting notes, I'm going to check in the Flaviar tasting notes booklet, see what they say, see if it pulls out any more notes that I might have missed. But during editing of this video, I do a little bit of research and throw up some more information on the screen to give you as much as possible out of this tasting experience. These bottles are a nice size. They have 50 milliliters of whiskey in them, which means I get to pour half in a glass, which is plenty for tasting during this blind tasting session with you, and still have enough for later when I want to try it again just to see if I really had the same feeling about the whiskey. All right, no sense in wasting any time. Let's dive into day 17 of this calendar. Ooh, that is a very different note. It's a bit of a funky note. I haven't had too much funky notes lately. I'd like to explain it more than funky, but right now my brain just says funky. What is that note? I want to say mushrooms, kind of a, we call that mulch. It's kind of a mulch note to me. I don't exactly love that note. I like mushrooms. Now it's less mushrooms and more of just that funky smell. Maybe it's not so much the mulch, but maybe we're getting a little bit of, I want to say when you have clothes that have been in the closet too long, kind of have that off smell to them. Is that just my clothes? Have I outed myself somehow? Sorry. I can't get past this note. This is going to be hard if I can't get more notes out of this than that funky smell. I'm not getting a lot of alcohol. Seems fairly low on the nose. Let's go ahead and for a taste and see if that wakes up my nose a little bit. Good news is the taste is better than the nose. Spicy, but there's still a flavor there that I'm having trouble placing. What is that? Pickles? Is it pickles? Maybe it is like a pickled note, but the nose isn't pickled. Maybe I'm pickled. I don't know. This is far out. This is just so different than anything I've tasted recently. I'm completely out of my comfort zone with what this could be. All right, I'm gonna say it's like between 43 and 45% ABV. It's not a normal country that I would buy whiskey from, and there's something very unique about this whiskey. Could I be any more generic? I could, but we'll just stop there. I'm gonna go ahead and look this one up because I have no clue what it is, but I'm terribly curious what day 17 has brought to me and to my taste buds right now, because funky pickles, that's just a strange note. I should get better notes than funky pickles. 17, I gotta go all the way to 17. That's above 15 and 16. No, no, no. All right. I just bragged about American single malt, didn't I? That was like a couple days ago. I bragged about American single malt, and I'm still gonna brag about American single malts. But this is Rogue Spirits Dead Guy Whiskey. Dead Guy, funky smell. American single malt, 40% ABV. Yeah, it seemed pretty low, but there was enough spice there that I thought maybe 40 is guessing a little too low. Let's see, smoky, coffee, honey, caramel, orange zest, vanilla, malty, nutty, cereal. Doesn't say funky in here, but I get funky. I'm gonna stick to the funky. That's a weird smell. So this is very unique to me. I've never heard of Rogue Spirits. There's a lot of brand new American single malt distilleries out there, It's a category that hasn't been officially recognized yet by any whiskey association, but they're working hard to get it put through so that American single malt has some guidelines and some structure to it. And I'm all for it because I love this experimentation. I don't necessarily love the funky dead guy here, but I do appreciate that there are experiments going on, especially with American single malts. So if you've had any experience with rogue spirits, especially with the dead guy whiskey, and you have some notes about it that maybe I didn't come up with because all I could come up with funky pickle dead guy, I would appreciate seeing those and reading those in the comments. Any help you can give me on this one is appreciated. And since we've made it through 17 days, I'm feeling pretty good about this calendar. We're chugging right through, and I'm looking forward to day 18. And until then, take care of yourself. Take care of those people around you. And cheers. Dead guy. Dead guy. I have Deadpool in my head. I can't get Deadpool out of my head. Good move.